So we're looking at core wave. I'm hoping everybody can see my screen. Let me see if I can check it on my phone. And pull that screen over too on the far right. Pull that over. But pull it over so you can see. Yeah. And what time frame you got on? Put it on like 15. Yeah. If somebody's joining, let me know if you can see my screen. 450, 470. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Charts. What am I? Oh yeah, I'm on core wave. So it needs to get above this 120. It needs to get above 125. Remember, 125 had that high open interest. So there's a lot of buyers and sellers sitting there. So if the buyers take over, we rock it. We rock it. So right now I am looking at the option chain to check out core wave. Let me pull up the days. Core wave, let's go. Let's go. Where we at?
Yes.
What you want? So you go ahead and get ready, set parameters.
I thought I already did.
What you did? I didn't set it, remember?
Oh, you didn't set it?
No, because you was down on it. So
Yes,
you can't
yes,
set it
yes.
when you down.
Boy, I gotta go now.
So we want to do. What is it at?
Yes, 125.94.
6.
126.
1,000. So I'm just gonna do this.
Yes.
Let's go! Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see your phone. So look, my guy. I hope y'all can see this.
Oh.
My guy is up. So look. So Jared, come check this out. Come check this out, Jared.
Yeah.
So we're going here.
Yeah. Oh.
So I want to go here. So I just edit. I want to modify.
So that way we
and then I want to try to go. I want to try to go a little bit more.
That's it. It's gone. It popped as soon as you started messing with it. It sold.
It did?
It says it did.
So let me see.
Just click individual cash.
Yeah, use this.
Oh no, it's still there.
Yeah.
Stop.
So let's see. Let's see.
Oh, it's just that you had modified it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Woo! Let me tell you.
All right. So now it's officially sold. So then we'll go to your history just to see.
Yeah.
It ended up so I set it at 655.
Yeah.
And you see it sold at 640.
Oh.
But hey, that's almost perfect, right? Because didn't I call that?
Yes.
Didn't I call that? Here you go. Here you go.
Oh.
Sorry, we get excited. So let me tell you what just happened.
Oh.
Let me tell you what just happened. First of all, let me give y'all a little backstory. This my guy, Jared. We've been knowing each other for a few years. Our kids go to school together here in Texas. He actually purchased the software, joined the community just off of the strength of just trusting me. He's been trading a little bit off and on it, on his own. And would it be honest to say your trading was kind of like up and down, maybe more down than up?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
very
And so he wasn't familiar with stock options, and just today he took a trade, and he was down on the trade, so he was a little bit. Let's just be honest, he was a little bit worried about it in the beginning. Got in the trade by accident. Hey, it happens sometimes. And I was telling him, hey, look, there's still opportunity for this thing to run. And then as soon as market opened, he went from being down $245.
It's been down as much as $345.
Yeah, so he was down $345 on the trade. And then the trade just came back to life, roaring back to life, and end up securing probably about $100 profit. But still, The point was that's a $400 swing. Like being down 300 and then actually being up over $100 at one point, and he made money. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. He made money. So yeah, so now we can get into the charts.
Uh, I've been sweating. I've been sweating.
But you know what? Sometimes you can get into a trade.
Yeah.
Like on a when did you get into it? Like a
Uh,
Wednesday, probably?
Tuesday.
Yeah. So sometimes you can get into a trade
Yeah.
and you can actually be up. And that's a lesson here. Like if you don't set your parameters
Yep.
to take profits or to at least move your stop loss up, like the trade can go against you and it could be down the whole week. And then a day like today happens. Friday comes, one day, the last day, and it come roaring back. That's what I love about options because you're never down and out. You just have to believe in your theory, believe in the process, and just go after it. Go after it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's pull let me show you guys what he was trading. Hope everybody can see my screen. He was trading core wave. Oh, then Jared, check this out, right? So I actually drew
Fibonacci on it?
Fibonacci levels
Okay.
on this. And so basically Fibonacci levels is when the stock, well, it doesn't matter which stock, it has movement to the upside or downside. So I took this last big move and I wanted to see where it retraced to. And this came back, like I said, it came back, and I want to see right here. I can't make this up, so I'm doing this live. I am going to put like my special level on here and see if we actually can get there. 27.
Yeah, it's still running.
I'm doing this live. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like it's so much. So it's probably going to to this level probably. And what level is that? Is that like the one?
130?
Yeah. And where's the open interest?
Everything, all the
It was at
open interest
125 and then 130.
Yeah, everything's at 18,000 and one
All right.
at 130.
So did it update? All right. So look. So I just changed it. I just changed the Fibonacci to the secret level that I use 127. Look where we're close to.
Yeah.
And I did that live. So as nobody can say, hey, you already pre-did this. Nope. I just added that level on there. That would be my target. I would have got in. So it's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So I would have got in Wednesday, Jared.
Yeah.
I would have got in Wednesday when it retraced back to this 50% level.
Yes.
And then once I would have got call signals, I would have played the upside. And long as it stayed above my entry, boom. So that level is 129.21. Open interest is 130. So that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. So let's look and see what let's look and see on a smaller time frame so you guys can check out what Core Wave did. Man, it just pop. I have to look at something too because see I have my moving averages on here. I'll upload them on yours. I'll upload them.
I think I need
And see that was perfect because look, it just played right off of this level. Right off of this level right here. Right off of this moving average. So that and then you got call signals, perfect. If I would have saw that, I would have been like, hey, you got nothing to worry about anyway. I know that makes you feel good, man.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea.
I know that makes you feel
I even
good.
took screenshots of whenever it dipped all the way down, and I was just not panicking, but just like
Because
feeling in your gut.
it was a trade that you set and you meant to go in and cancel the order, and it executed for you. Yeah. And we got a call 2 hour and we got a call 4 hour signal.
No.
Right. I need to check and see if all right, if anybody is on here, because I can't see. If anybody is on here,
I check.
yeah, because I can't see. Yeah, one call. Let me see what it looks like on the screen. So that's perfect. And then they can see if I pull this one up. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so you can You can close that so we won't get that echo. But now we know.
Yeah.
And almost too, so. Yeah, and almost to a penny. Almost to a penny is going to this is almost at this 129. I'm at the 127.1. Almost. So that's actually, hold on. We already got there. Yeah, we got there.
120.
We got it at 129.39.
Yeah.
So let me bring this down to a smaller time frame. And let me see if it'll let me load this up. Sometimes it won't let me load it up.
So the 90s that pop up over here, that means it's starting to be overbought.
Yes.
Correct?
So that is like built in RSI, which means relative strength index. And so if I pull up my on my phone, let's go to Core Wave on my phone. I've been trading Core Wave as of late.
Boy, it is.
When it moves, it moves.
Yes, it does. It is an emotional roller coaster.
It moves.
It stayed at 120 for so long.
And what time frame are you on?
Right now I'm on 15 minutes, like you had asked.
On that screen?
On this one.
On the left one.
These two. Oh, on the left one I'm at 5.
Yeah. All right. So look. So I got the RSI right here, and then usually a stock is considered oversold when it's over 70.
Okay.
And right now it had got up to 92. So that's spot on that the system kicked out of 90 to let you know, hey, we don't necessarily have to drop, but this stock has rose too fast.
Okay.
And then when it's under 30, that means it's overbought. And so then he's like, okay, well, buyers step in and push the price back up.
So that's when you start seeing the 10s at the bottom.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, that was, and I'm just like that. That made my day.
It made
That
entire
made my day.
It's made my
All right, so also let me check on some of these trades. 43.
What a swing.
65.
All right, on to the next treasure.
Yep. And TC, I'm just checking some stuff out. Oh, I need to pull up Rivian. Rivian. I want to see what Rivian's doing. Rivian had a hard drop.
Ooh. Yeah, it did.
And look, now so on my it went down. So the same lines we saw on Core Weave. Look what it is on Rivian. Came right back down to it. Now I want to see if it get down here, or if it bounced from here. Yeah. I think we're going down to this 1421.
What are the tiny little balls that indicate color and like your blue, your orange, or yellow?
Let me see.
See, like right here. There are little balls at the end, right?
That's usually like when a candle indicating that the squeeze is breaking out. Okay. Yeah. I'm surprised that coding is actually still on there.
I know. I think I need an update, but I don't know how to update it.
Yeah, we can update it.
Okay.
Let me.
Good morning, man. How you doing? Good morning.
Some stuff up.
I'm curious about Disney. It from what I could see, looked like it was a good setup. And it dropped like crazy and then bounced back up.
Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at it in a second. All right, let me see. You said Disney.
Yeah, it looked like there might be some opportunity to make.
I'm gonna put it on the
there.
I'm gonna put it on the screener too. Now look at that rejection on CoreWeave though. I still got it on the screen. See how it wants to get back in that cloud? If it get back in that cloud, that's not a good thing. Disney. Disney. Man, I know that he's still trying to he's still trying to come down from it.
That is
Now you see why
amazing.
the people on Wall Street, like when they usually show them, they're like jumping up with
crazy.
joy and
Yeah.
or they're sad just
Yeah.
because it
Or their life has
happened like this.
Yes. That happened in 5 minutes of the market being open.
Now I wish I could have moved a little faster and edited that because I think it had got to 800 before I could edit it, or it was like high 700. Yeah, I wish I at least could have set it above 700.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
But
what?
it's crazy that I said when I was explaining before the market opened at 640. Like I would set it at 640 because that would give you 100, and that's why I went to 650 real quick because I knew the way the way it moves,
Yeah.
that it could. So when you set that stop, when the market reaches that value, that's when it triggers, and that's milliseconds. But the price is still fluctuating too. So even though we said that 650, that's why I sold at 640 because it was on its way down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But it feel like as soon as we sell, sometimes it'd be like, oh, I just wanted to come get your exit order,
get your money,
and then take off.
You know what? I'm so beyond happy. I was ready to take that $30 loss there for a little while. I'm just like, I'm so.
When it just couldn't get there.
Yeah. I mean, I've been down 300 on this thing in the past few days. So to see
and
it pop
sometimes
back
like,
up to
hey,
30,
that $30 loss is like that's a win. Sometimes,
that was such a win for me. You kidding? Yeah. What I've been looking at? Oh man, I can't wait to tell my wife.
Look at. Oh, but did she know like you were down?
She has
So
no
look
idea.
at FedEx. Look at FedEx. You see it popping up on your scanner. Like we're just looking at it. We don't have to jump into it. But now,
so it's in a squeeze.
It's in a squeeze and it's trying to come out of it. So the regular candles obviously are on our screen are magenta. I guess I need to be saying it on here too. Let me pull this up for. All right, so the regular candles on our screen are the magenta and the cyan, right? But when it's in a squeeze, it's only two colors it can be. It can be a yellow. Yep. That's to me. Is that orange to you? That's yellow to me.
Orange, yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I see both.
So yellow is more of the traditional squeeze. Like that's just up. But the white, when it's white, it's more volatile. That means it's moving up and down even faster. And so
what do you call it, like a white tiger?
yeah.
Right?
Because the tiger, what does a tiger do? It pounces.
Right.
It pounces.
Okay, that
So
makes sense.
that's why the price action moves so fast.
We got a cyan or a cyan after that, which you always look at the candle that's after that,
Mhm.
but it's overbought.
Is exactly.
Or
Is it? Oh yeah. Because we got that 90s popping in and out.
Yep.
Which means so sometimes when that 90 pops up, yes, that's caution. But when you see it disappear like that, that would tell you if it disappears and runs, that would tell you there's a lot of buyers there and they're buying it up. And then I would expect it to at least go to that dollar yellow line if buyers stay there.
And then $3 swing or a $2 swing all the way up to 236.
Yeah. So it opened at 228. So this already moved $5. That would have been a good trade.
630. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good trade. And it's in the $6 expected move still?
Yeah, 6.35.
Excuse me.
24. Bless you.
Thank you. Now see, then I would just look, okay, well, where can it go? Can it really get to 240? Because that's the open interest.
Yeah.
And what do you got right here on your screen right here?
Right here. This
is the option chain.
Yeah.
But
So
you
this
got it
is,
on 6.
Weeble.
You got it on 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it at the 10. Okay. And then where's your delta? All right. So as soon as you move to the 10, see how you give you a little bit more room and you caught that that 0.2 right there. But yeah, but you see that this may be a magnet.
If the delta's right, because it's at right at the 20.
Since we moved that since I just pointed from the time I pointed to your screen, this already went up another 10%. So that would have been in and out already on that trade. Would have been in and out.
Tesla taking off too.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look at Tesla today.
Always in and out of Tesla.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
You or your kids.
Yep.
Love it.
Because Tesla on a Friday?
Yeah.
Man.
They just announced something about a bike. One of the big ones did something about a.
Lately, they've been doing the bikes and the robo taxi stuff overseas. Because that was like an issue. They really didn't want to adopt that, but that was partly because of like the tariff stuff too. They like, okay, we'll punish an American company type deal, and so that's when Tesla was like taking a hit.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
How, as a beginner trader, I don't want to have huge positions like the one that I was just stuck in. Is there a way to filter out positions where I'm like, hey, I don't want to spend more than $150 on an option or something like that? Like this FedEx, I mean, that's even one option is what, $150, 105, something like that. Is there a way to set like a limit to what I'm going to see or what? I guess I'm trying to filter out stuff that's such high dollar that I don't even want to get into.
You basically want to see option contracts that only you can afford.
Correct. Yes.
And that to answer that will be no.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine if that's the answer, but I just didn't know if there was.
And sometimes the options will be different even for a stock that you're familiar with. Like let's say we're trading FedEx right now. Well, there's no earnings for FedEx right now. If there were, those would probably be triple the value. So then it's like, okay, well, they're not even trading at the same price
because they know once their earnings drop
that they expect a bigger move. Yep. And then volatility comes into play, like per option contract. If the volatility is real high on it, then the spreads may get smaller or larger. The price of the premium may increase. So all that comes into play. Tesla's at some resistance right now that I had pre-drawn already. And I think that's from like a 4-hour time frame. Yep. Back on the 15th, Tesla was at this level and it rejected. So let's see if it has some strength today. You never know with Tesla on a Friday. You never know. Let's pull up the open interest. Tesla still has a $9 move, but it has to get over 430. If it rejects, it's definitely going back to 420, in my opinion. If it rejects. Did somebody ring your doorbell?
Yeah,
or okay.
So you say if it rejects off of what, the 429 level? Is that where
I
where you're
would
laying at?
say it's it's just an area though. It's just an area. So between
And you're
430 and 420, between 430 and where it's at now is an area. I would love to see it above 430
Mm-hmm.
and a strong call signal to the upside if I was gonna play the upside. But then there's also a level that's at that 431. You see it up there, that's
Yep.
level. So that would be the only thing. Would it be worth me getting into a call signal above 430 just to play at the 431 to see what happens? But this morning would have been perfect. Like I have to get these on your screen for you can see them too. Because it was almost, it seemed like everything we looked at
Yeah.
that made sense
Played out the way that
all
we
all
thought.
was above that, all was above those two moving averages, and they all bounced off and moved to the upside. So we're just looking at Tesla right now, and it bounced off of a key demand level for the past 3 days at least. Like, so this level is a demand level, and it came and bounced. This would have been a good time to play the upside, whether you're trading shares or trading options like we trade. Then when it came down, retest again, another bounce. It kept running on. That was Wednesday. It kept running, but you see it once again. It came back, retest, and to today we're finally getting another little bounce. But we are running into a wall of resistance. So the key issue, if you're playing Tesla or you're interested in playing Tesla, it has to get over 430 to have more upside. And then even then, you have a level at 435-ish. So we will see. And just like I did
Is
on
that your
the
4 hour chart?
last trade, I want to
Is that your
look at the
4 hour chart?
Fibonacci levels and see where we can potentially go to. If we get over 430, if we get over 430, see this big number right here? This is open interest. This is where a lot of buyers and sellers are. A lot of volume there. So this will either be resistance, or if we get above it, it'll be support, and then we can like navigate to the next set of larger numbers. I mean, I see this here, but just today, I don't see it. But next week, maybe 450, and actually, I think that lines up with my 447 level if Tesla continues to run to the upside. So one thing that I like to do is I like to see a break and retest. So what I mean, if you guys can see this, so when a stock trades, let's see if I can. I want to change the color. Boom. I want to change the color. Blue looks good. All right. So when a stock trades, I would love for it to go from here to maybe here, then back down here, here. Some kind of movement like this, right? Stocks can't go up forever. They don't go down forever. Um, but I would like to see some kind of movement like that. And so what this does is these are levels, right? They're levels because whenever the stock gets there, it reacts, and then you see a movement. It got up here, it reacted, you saw a movement to the downside. It got down here again. If I zoom in, it got down here again, it reacted because there's buyers and sellers here, there's buyers and sellers here, here, and here. Buyers win when it gets to a level and it rises from that, right? So in this case, it came up, it came back down to retest. There was buyers here, boom, had a big green candle. But when it got up here, there's buyers and sellers here, but there were more sellers. So that's why the stock dropped back down. Same thing again. It touched this level. Buyers were here because we already knew from back here that they were there. And buyers, they won again. And so then it pushed it back up. There was some sellers here, push it down, buyers here, push it up, right? And so I like to call this strategy the break and retest. So again, what happens is a stock will, let's just say it starts here, it will come, it may not break because there's more sellers than buyers there, but then it gets some more strength, it gets above, it retests, right? And then it gets some more momentum. And then it just keeps doing that. Retest, break. This is a break and fail. This is a hold. Right now, we're trying to see if Tesla can get up here and then retest, and then a big movement going into next week, next month, just for the future of the company. Not saying that, hey, I like Tesla. I actually drive a Tesla, but not saying, hey, I like Tesla or anything like that. I'm just telling you this is an example because Tesla is on my screen right now. If we go to a different stock, right? Let's just say we go to let's go to Amazon. Everybody's order off Amazon nowadays. So let's just look at Amazon, right? So we have the last big movement right here. So since this is the last big move, right? And there were big moves, like this was a big move, right? To the downside. This was a big move to the upside. I want to take into consideration the last big move compared to where we are, and that was this, right? So then I would go grab my Fibonacci retracement tool, and that's just after a big move. I want to see how far we're going to retrace or how far we're going to continue to run. I'll make a few adjustments to some levels that I like to look at. I'll also change this to black for you, right? So Tesla moved here, like this was the last major swing. And as you can see, I love when it comes back to the 61.8 or 50%. So I just drew this. I literally just drew this. So we can agree there was multiple movements. This was a big movement to the downside. This was a big movement to the upside. And compared to where we are, I want to measure the last big move. So that was this. So I drew it from the top here back to where we came from. And then I wanted to see, hey, how far are we going to retrace compared to the 61.8 level or the 50% level? You can see as soon as it got down there, it reacted. Yes, it went below, but what did it hold? The 50%, right? So now, if we got call signals, especially if someone was looking to trade shares for the long term or options maybe for next week, next month, or whatever, they want to see if we can hold this level and continue to the upside. And then my target would be here, this 238. Right now, that don't mean I'm grabbing the 238 calls. I'm going to grab something that makes sense to me. Probably if we're at if it bounced at the 231, I probably will more so grab the 235s, especially since we already reached that level at one point. And then if it gets there, that's when I would want to set my parameters, my take profit and stop loss, and just let it ride from there. So right now, it's actually a beautiful trade. Looking at it, let's pull it up on let's say put it in the system. Yeah, I want to put it in the system and actually see what it says for next week. Expected move for next week is $7, so that puts it at a roughly 240. So it could get to that 127.5 level. But the expected move is $7. Now let me see what the open interest looks like. Open interest is high at 240. It's high at 240. And the price is $100. I'm actually gonna
higher at 235.
Yeah.
Jeez.
235. Yeah, but the reason it's so high at 235 because that is almost like right at the money. Yep, it's right at the money. Like your probability of being right is so high that they're gonna charge you a higher premium. Yeah. So these prices right here are what we call premiums. So you have the bid, which any trader, they would love to buy at the bid. The market itself would love for you to buy it at the ask. So just think if you went to, I don't know, your local grocery store, um, this would be like buying it at a discount. This would be at like buying it at full price plus taxes, right? However, we would want to buy in the middle of that price. That's what we call the mid price, or in this case, the mark. And so you can see the bid right here is 161. As of right now, it's 161, and the ask is 163. That's why the mark is right in the middle. So it's safe to say, hey, if you want to get into the trade, you need to buy at the mid price or at the ask. But you can be patient, time your entries, um, and things like that. So what I was saying is these are premiums for trading options, and so it's basically this number times 100, because an option contract controls 100 shares of a stock. You're not buying 100 shares, you're just controlling the 100 shares, almost like you're buying insurance. Just like we have homeowners insurance or auto insurance for those that have a vehicle, you pay that premium to have that coverage. Well, this is saying, hey, I want to have coverage to say the stock is going to go up to 240 from this 233 level that it's trading at, and I want to pay $100. If the stock goes from 233 up towards 240, let's say it gets to like 238, 239 ish, the value of your premium increases, right? And so would it go from being worth $100 um to up to probably 200, 250, right? So you get a chance to double your money if somebody was to grab this trade and it continues, and Amazon continues to run up. And so that's how we love to trade over here, and it's been paying dividends. So let me pull back up the charts, and I'll probably record for like another, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Now you see Amazon coming out of that squeeze. Remember what I was saying? Whenever the candles change from that yellow to a main color,
Mhm.
and we have signals, that's the trade that we're looking for. Now, as you can see on the middle screen, we're coming to the top of that cloud.
Mhm.
And so that will be a little level of concern. Plus, we're still early in the day. So that's either a 2 hour, 4 hour, that's either a 2 hour, 4 hour, or daily cloud.
Mhm.
And so those usually don't break the first half of the day. So from 8:30 our time to 12:30, that cloud usually doesn't break. Not saying that it can't happen, it's just most of the time it doesn't. So I would expect this to it's either gonna rocket or it's gonna chop from here, and then second half of the day we can see what's gonna happen. But this right here, like even from this signal
Mhm.
to where we at now would have been enough, to take profits.
Yeah.
How do I know? Because I can actually pull this trade up, put it on the charts, and look and see what it's done since the signal. Since the signal, where are you? All right. Since that signal, we could have got in around 90. Let's say we wasn't even perfect 95. It got up to 115. So what's that? 95, 115, that's $20. So it would have been 20% on that trade.
Mhm.
If we get 10%, that's a win. Now I would love to see it go up to this 132. So I'm gonna set an alert to see if we get up to that level. Um, but again, we know because we're looking at the cloud. I told you, like, it's either gonna rocket or it's gonna reject and maybe consolidate there. So what I was explaining to him, um, like on a traditional screen, let me pull up the same time frame. So we're on a 5 minute time frame. Like, you have to know candle communication. That's what I like to call it. So this candle, what it's telling me is that there are a lot of sellers here. Not only because it's red, there's always sellers when the candle is red, But at one point, this candle was green. It opened here. It went all the way up here, but sellers was like, nope, we don't want you to reach that level yet. And then it started dropping. So that's why you have this huge wick here. Whenever you see a huge wick, that means a lot of sellers are there. Whenever you see a huge wick on the bottom of a green candle, that means a lot of buyers were there. So right now, this is like consolidation. I know that because I can understand what the candles are telling me. However, on my system that I coded, it basically tells me this without guessing. So I knew it was going to be chopping up and down, up and down, up and down. However, I would love for it to break out of this and actually have some real movement. Have some real movement. This would be perfect on time too, because my computer needs a little charge. Kobe, what's up? Let me see if
What up, my guy? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. How long you been on?
Man, I've been on for a minute. I was trying to ask you when you were charting, you on your 4 hour chart?
Which what for what? For which stop?
Well, hell, for what trade was that before? This Amazon you looking at now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you looking at Amazon. I think before that, what was that, Tesla?
Yeah, you want me to pull it back up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there I was just trying to figure was that the 4 hour chart you looking at?
Oh, right. If you can you see my screen right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, so this is the 5 minute. This is 5 minutes, but this is the 4 hour. Yeah. So um whenever do you draw support and not support and resistance, demand and supply zones?
right.
Do you draw those already?
Literally, I like the Fibonacci charts and all everything that you're talking about. I have that, but I am understanding what you're talking about the movement as far as you're looking for those lines to hit the resistance and come back down to the support and then try to bounce off at the end. So I'm kind of familiar with a lot of what you're doing. I was just trying to see what chart you was actually on though.
Oh yeah. I was on Tesla. And so let me pull it up on my system too. Can you see my system as well?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So if man, look, today would have been a cheat code, right? Today would have been a cheat
Boy.
code. Man, I don't know if you was on it at the beginning of the stream or whatever, but I'm over at my guy's house. He joined the community just like you joined the community, and I was just sharing that his trading was more on the losing end, just buying shares, wasn't familiar with options. And so when I introduced it to him, I can remember his first win. Well, it was over 100%.
I told you to say
Yeah, you told me to say it. Yeah, it was 100% win. And basically like that win, he probably made more money in that one win than he took in losses, a few weeks prior. But
right.
anyway, so if you're looking at my screen right now, um the reason why I love this system, right? This is a system that I coded in the background to, just give me a competitive edge in the market. So if we go back to a traditional screen and I go down, I know you like to trade on the 1 hour, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, yeah,
All right. So if I look at this, yes, I have a demand zone. I have some supply zone. Actually, because the price is above this level, this now changes uh to a demand zone. Demand zones are always below the stock price. You should know that. And supply zones are always above the stock price currently trading. And so on this 1 hour time frame, yes, we had a retest here and we had some momentum to the upside, but then we came back down just to retest. Like I drew this level days ago, right? And it's
right,
still holding strong. And so today, if I was coming in looking to trade Tesla, as long as we were above this level, I was playing upside potential. How far we go up, it just depends on how it reacts to the level above. But when I
right,
look at my system, man, I have these moving averages built into the system. So this is actually the 5 day moving average, and this is the 3 day moving average. A lot of people don't like to trade those because they stay too close to the candle. But when a moving average stays close to the candle, that means you're gonna always know what the price action is gonna look like. And
right.
so this when the market opened right at 8:30, and look what I got. I got call signals right as market open. I was already bullish because it bounced off of this level. Make
Wow.
sense? Yeah.
Right.
And so part of the strategy that I use is the break and retest. So again, I don't know if you were you probably understand it already because you already trade, but when a
Right.
stock, I gotta do something real quick. I gotta change this color for you can see it. Um, and I'll delete this and then draw another one. We can all agree, whether you've been trading for a long time or whether you are new, whenever let's just say the stock market started today, right? If
Right.
it doesn't move up and retest a level, move up, retest, sometimes it
Right.
drops even further, right? If that doesn't happen, then whenever the stock market started all those years ago, the price would still be here, correct?
Right.
Do you agree with that?
Yep.
You're right. So that means the stock, even though any stock moves up, it has to come back and retest a
Exam.
level
Right.
in stair
Right.
steps, right? So I call that the breaking retest level. And if we just look at Tesla on a 1 hour time frame, that's exactly what happened. We came down here, we went up here, we
Right.
retested this level, got more momentum. What we would
Right.
have loved to see if we retested here and kept on going, but we
Right.
didn't. We failed, right? We went down
Right.
here. We retested. This is just
Like,
an orders field. This is not like a real candle. This is just an order field.
oh,
So
okay.
basically, it moved here. It came down here to retest this level again, and then buyer stepped in and went here, and
Right.
now we're here, right? So that's exactly what happened. So I call this the break and retest method, and that's one of the main methods that I use. So now when I go back again, I was already bullish bias, not even like long term, just short term, because we trade options. We need movement in the short term, right?
Right.
And so now when I look at my system, now we're above the level that I set pre-market. And now my system is telling me, hey, we're above moving averages and we have momentum. I see the strength indicator is just constantly rising, right? All this is built into the system. And we got call signals. It was a no-brainer. Now, the only question that I would have to ask myself is, where am I going to exit the trade?
Right.
Just like I have these moving averages, if we get above this one, I'm playing the next level. The next level just happened to be this Parsons pivot here. And then if we got above that for some reason, I would be trading to this level.
Right.
Does that make sense?
So
Now,
let me ask you this: this setup that you have, where is that at? Is it this on Trading View?
this platform that I'm using is Thinkorswim. The Thinkorswim, when somebody, they can download Thinkorswim for free. However, it will not look like this because this is my code. And I actually sell this system separately. Sometimes I will do like a flash sale to where I sell it for like 1,500, but on average I sell it for like 5 grand. So if somebody was like interested and they want to save up money for it and they're already part of the community, yes, I will be willing to give it to you at a discount for around 1,500. But that's one of the things I go live for, so you actually can benefit for using the system like you're doing, like you're looking at it right now.
Right.
That way you don't have to make that an investment right now if you don't want to, and you don't have to by any means. You don't have to. But when I
Yeah, no,
tell you,
I totally get it. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna definitely. So you go live like this every morning or what?
no, I don't go live every morning, but I would love to. I would love to go live 3 to 4 days a week.
Okay.
And I
Well,
would
if
I would
you
love
do,
to do it around.
I'm a definitely tune in. And again, like I said, my friend, I was just talking to him about you this morning. I let him check your TikTok page out first, and I
Yeah, yeah,
told him,
yeah.
I said, bro, I said, I actually like, the fact that you had a conversation with me and everything too, and I could see, that what you got going. So he definitely, for the most part, gonna come join the community too as well. So yeah,
Yeah, and
definitely.
you'll have your affiliate link for him too, so you'll get some commission off of it.
Okay, that's cool, man. Look, literally at this point, I just want to support you, and I want to learn what you got going, so I can better what I got going too as well. So, I like I tell anybody, if you want to make money, you got to spend the money. So,
Yeah,
you know, you got to be able to invest in yourself. And I do it. I'm gonna tell you, I was following first. I don't know if you heard of him, but it's funny. Your name is Calvin. His name is Calvin Hill, but he literally just does crypto. And
Okay,
one thing,
okay.
and one thing to that at first I started out with options. I moved over to crypto, which I have a crypto portfolio. Then I wanted to come back to options because I tried trading crypto like this
Mm-hmm.
on the charts. It is too damn volatile. It's too volatile.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It trades different for sure.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, I lost a couple hundred there, then I made it back, and I said, you know what, I'm done. So I just came on back to options, and so what I'm noticing is from the little bit that I've learned from him, the chart reading is a lot easier to do on option trading than it is dealing with crypto. So
Yep,
you know.
yep,
Yeah, so
yep.
that's
And
why
it,
now when I saw you, I'm like, definitely okay. This is what I need to be on. And then I love the fact that even this platform you got right here is not on no Discord. I swear, I hate them Discords with a passion. I hate. Yeah. So no, this perfect. So even your layout you have here, the more I learn it and I get comfortable with it, then I wouldn't have a problem with buying it. Of course, I want to make the money first.
oh
In
yeah,
my
for sure, for sure.
I pay to get it because the more I understand it, if it make it that much simpler for me, then I'm all for it. Because I want to be just like what you got going in the morning. Make a couple trades, then live the rest of my day out. Literally.
Oh yeah. You remember you
Yeah.
were talking about Walmart last night?
Right.
All right, so I got Walmart on the screen, right? And so just look like the last measured move that I did. I can't remember. No, I didn't do this video for you last night. I did a different stock. But anyway, so this was the last measured move. I knew, but I remember telling you if we can't get over 104, we're
Right.
we're not gonna go up. And I know we were both, at least looking at calls because of where Walmart was trading. But we also
Right.
got to understand it was at a major level. This line was blue because I was just trading it on the fly. Yesterday
Right.
it was green because it was above it, but now this is a supply zone. So what I would love to see, obviously I wouldn't even be entertained in playing the upside right now. I would love for the price to do one of these, come back,
Right.
retest, and then drop further. Make sense?
Okay.
Right? Then when I pull up
Right.
my system, you'll notice these same moving averages that we were just looking at on Tesla and Amazon, they're right here. And look what happened. Look what we got. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Put signals. Right? So we could have just played the downside. Now let's pull up this. So this signal was around 103, let's say 103.50. So let's
Right.
go look at the option chain real quick. Uh, and let's look at the downside. Let's look at the downside for next week. That's the 26th.
Right.
I like to make sure that I trade with a delta of point 0.2, really 0.25 or higher. So when it was at 103.50 or whatever, I probably would have grabbed either the 103s or the 102s. Let's just do the 102s for this example, right? To play the downside. The cool thing about the system, not only can I look at the charts, I can pull up the option chain, I mean the option as a chart as well. So you're gonna love this. Watch this. Um, and I got whenever I'm on the screen, I got the cursor synced to the other screen so you can see in real time. So we could have gotten this trade for roughly $55 because we wouldn't have been perfect. And now look what it's worth. 80, right? So
And that's on a
so
put.
and that's on a put for Walmart. See, we were
Wow.
interested in calls, but if I would have been paying attention this morning, I would have seen it. Hey, we got put signals, and we're about to drop below this moving average, and we dropped below this what was once a demand zone, now it's a supply zone. I would have grabbed puts, and I would have
Right.
grabbed them around $55. Let's say even if I grabbed them at $60, every $6 move is 10%.
Right.
So we could have easily got what 60, 65, 70, 75. We could have easily got a roughly 50% on this trade.
Wow. Okay.
Then it would have just
Okay.
been
And
okay, well,
you
how
know
many
what? See, I
contracts you want to
was
grab?
Yeah, look, I wasn't looking for Walmart definitely not to go up today. I was thinking more so sometime next week itself too, because from what I charted and looked at on our chart, it's definitely at the bottom pertaining to the RSI. If
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah. Now you have to remember the RSI. So the RSI, yes, there's conception out there that, hey, when it's above 70, it may retrace back down, or it's below 30, it will bounce. But you have to remember that it's called a strength indicator for a reason. Just because it's below 30 doesn't mean it can't drop, especially on the 1 hour. So if the 1 hour is below 30, but the 4 hour and the daily are at 50, guess what? It still has room to
right,
drop more, right? And so
okay,
I think the 1 hour is a solid time frame, especially if you got used to trading that and it's working for you. But we definitely can fine tune some things. We just remember we need to check their higher time frames
right,
to make sure, okay, uh, are they close to being overbought as well? So we definitely can
right,
get a bounce. If they're not, then we have to basically um, be patient and then see actually what the market give us. So, but today, like let's just say our bias was to play calls on Walmart, we still could have made money on puts, and then looking at buying call entries for next week or the week after at a
right.
discount. That makes sense.
Right. No, definitely. No, definitely.
Yeah.
And no, like, and I'm with trading up and down, but you just really just open my mind to something, and that's what yeah, it's good to trade off the hour chart, but you're right. I need to start looking at that 4 hour time frame and the eight hour to get a better overview to know if it is at the bottom of the actual trade on it. You're right. I don't know why they think like that, because literally I do base all my movement off the hour chart. Then I base my entry on most of the trades off like the minute chart. To
Okay.
see where
Okay.
the minute chart is sitting at. If I see the hour chart at the very bottom, and then on the minute chart, if it's at the very bottom, then I know, well, from I still not know, but I guess that when it's at the bottom on the minute chart, then even with that, it would have to go up. It would literally have to go up on the minute chart. So even if it's not the total bottom, if I
Yeah.
bought in, I feel like if I buy in on the
You
minute
can
chart,
scalp it.
yeah, right, right.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I'm completely there with you, man. I'm completely there
right,
with you. Only reason I was uh not entertaining, all because of just the Fibonacci level that I drew, and it wasn't above the 50. So it
right,
can bounce all day, and there will be opportunities to scalp it, but I really wouldn't be interested in buying calls unless we got back above this level, retest, and then I got more call signals to the upside.
definitely. See, like,
And
and
that's that,
that
and that's the 104.12. So you actually I don't know what you trade on, but you actually can set an alert for 104.12 and then see how the chart looks for you then. That way you don't really have to watch it if you're interested in Walmart.
okay. Well, that's cool.
Matter of
Well, like,
fact, matter of fact,
hey,
I'll
look,
put it on there for you.
look,
I'll put it on my screen.
it's definitely just not Walmart. I'm just like I say, literally your watch list. I've been looking at that too. So wherever I'm saying, I feel like a good trade would be. I take so I wasn't just gun ho on
Oh
Walmart,
yeah, facts,
but
facts.
yeah, I was just looking
Yeah,
at. But
see, I
man,
got a
if go ahead.
I got a scanner and everything on my computer. So
Yeah,
this
I
one
see
right here
that.
is it's like it's scanning the whole market. So right now, SMR uh it has a lot of momentum, at least to the upside. Oh man, look at this. Look
Damn.
at SMR. Pull up SMR. Okay. So let's look at that right here. We could have got in today. We could have got in today when the price was at 39. Let's say we wasn't perfect and we got in at 40. I would have probably looked at, if I was trading this week or next week. I would have traded this week's. I would have traded today just because that's how I trade. But if
Right.
we're looking at somebody that was a little bit more conservative, they could have grabbed. Remember, the price was at 40, so I would be looking at these because these wasn't in the money at one point. So let's just say at when price was at 40, I grabbed the 43s. Let's see what that contract did. It shot up, didn't it? And just look at the screen right here. Like it bounced right off that moving average, and we had call signals. Like that's just having an edge in the market. So we could have got in this trade for, man, we could have got one contract for around $120. Now it's at 350.
What?
That's almost 200. Yeah, this is what I be looking at, man. This is what I do when I
So
trade.
look, everything that you got set up, this is the system that you sell. Like all the watching
Yeah,
the whole market.
everything. Yeah, the scanner comes with it. I can
Damn.
set it to where the moving averages are built into it. Yeah, so yeah, everything. And like I said, you can, the regular stuff like this right here, it comes with the system already. That just comes with the platform. But as far as like the charts and everything like that stuff is coding. Let me show you. That stuff is so if I go my system freezing a little bit. Hold on. If I go here, like this all this stuff right here is coding,
Right.
right? You know, I had a little bit of a coding background, but anyway, so I got this tailored to how I like it. That's why my candles are different colors, but that just
Right.
means they're just showing me a different candle communication. Like this is it's just running, right? It's just running. Like since I talked to you, that option went from 350 to 390. So it's up
Oh
another
my
40
God.
bucks.
God
Yeah.
dang it.
And again, we could have got in around 120, and that's not even like a perfect entry.
Right.
Yeah. And again, that stock was on the scanner that uh filters out the whole market. This watch list up here, this scanner up here is
Right.
stocks that I had in. So I can easily like go in here, right? I can easily go in here and delete these. I can put in whatever I want. So if I wanted Tesla Mini, which is TSL, I can just plug that in into this one. This one I
Do
can't edit, but I can always take these and put it into this one.
do
Now it's
do
at
do
four.
one
Now it's
last
at
stop for me.
450.
Damn.
As y'all are sitting here talking, I was like, I should buy the 43s or the
That is
45s.
crazy.
Now it's gone.
Yeah. So and
Hey,
and,
well,
and again, that was go ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
And that was next week's. That was next week's contract. Let me pull up today's contract. Again, the price was at 40. So we probably would have grabbed the 43s again for this week. Now watch this. Watch this. These are gonna be like cheap. These were gonna be cheap in the beginning of the day. I can promise you that. Right now the stock is at 255. We could have got these at what time? Oh, you got to be kidding me. We could have got these at $10 a contract.
What?
We could have got these at so this trade went 2,000%.
And
So you probably could have got. Let's
what
just
is
say
that?
if
XRM?
somebody bought 10 contracts of this today, at $10, they would have spent $100, and now it would be worth 2,300.
So that's XRM.
Nah, this is SRM.
S as in sun or X as in X-ray.
S as in sun.
Okay, SRM.
SMR.
Golly.
No, I'm sorry. SMR. What am I talking about?
SMR. Okay.
SMS. Yep. Yep. So there, that popped today. Let me pull this up on the scanner. I'm kind of mad. I missed that.
Yeah.
It was right there. I just wasn't even paying attention because I mean I'm basically done for the day already. So it's like I don't have to
Right.
trade again.
Hey, look at one more for me, if you
Go
don't
ahead.
mind. The one I've
Go
been
ahead.
watching. Look at Nvidia for me.
NVDA. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on the scanner
Okay.
because I want to see. Based on. All right. So right now Nvidia is actually at the top of the scanner. Once I put it in, Nvidia is 177. Let me go here real quick because I just want to see what it looks like. All right. So look. Right here, it got a level. I should have more levels down here, but that's okay. But notice. Look at the Fibonacci level. 50%.
Right.
It got above the 50% yesterday. It came to the supply level. These are demand levels now, so I got to go in and change the colors. It's above this level, so I got to go in and change the color. But now it's above, right? So then I would have came into today. Let me make this bigger for you so you can see it. And this was when the market opened. I can't make this up, right? You're seeing this in real time. What are we above? This moving average that I have built in. And what do we have? Call signals.
Man.
Call signal. Call signal. Call signal. So that means you could have got in right here, would have been profitable, but then you got another call signal. So you have to manage your own account. You would have been like, okay, well, do I take profits or do I hold for more gains because I'm getting more call signals? Right?
Wow.
So this is real time. The price was around 175. Let's just say if we grab the 177s for today on the video. If we grab the 177s for today for NVIDIA, boy, y'all got me hyping here today. Because these bangers were there. We could have grabbed NVIDIA today. Oh man, you're gonna be mad. We could have grabbed NVIDIA today. Why did my system do that? All right. We could have grabbed NVIDIA, Jared.
I know, because it's been in the news so much. Like NVIDIA been in the news so much. Like there's so much going on. What Intel had made a big deal with them. I mean, there's so much.
We could have grabbed NVIDIA today for under $50.
Wow.
Really.
Under $50. So we could at least double our money on the video.
Damn.
So we probably looked at 5 or 6 trades where we for sure could have doubled our money. Whether somebody took 6 trades and doubled every time, whether you got one and was happy with the profits. Anytime you could double, like we taking profits and we're running.
Right. Man. Man. Wow.
Let me look at the video.
So do you think the video will run into next week, or you think it's that it's top?
So
No,
that's a good question.
It haven't made it up to that rejection.
Yeah, you see it, and you
Yeah.
see last time we got there, major rejection. We did get above right here, but what happened? Sellers came in, major rejection.
Yeah, came back down, right?
Yeah, so if I was looking for upside on the video, even though our bodies want to tell us, hey, jump in this trade right now because it's moving up, this is what I would want to see. From this point where we at, I would want to see us go here, and then have call signals here to the upside. That's what I would want to see.
And that's just for today?
That's just moving into next week.
Oh, okay.
Because
Moving into
so, all right,
next week.
so the video is at 177. I will go here, and next week it has an Can you see this number? It has an expected move of $7. So they're saying, based on where NVIDIA is trading right now at 177, they expect it to move up or down $7. So it's either going down to 170 or it's going up towards 184. Then I will go on here. I will look and see where there's a lot of buyers and sellers are. So 170 level definitely has a lot of buyers sitting there waiting. But then also on the call side, 180 definitely has a lot. So one of these are going to be a magnet, either the upside over 180 or the downside back to 170. Right? So again, it has to get above this level, which is 179, almost 180-ish. If it can get above 180 and have call signals, I believe we can move up. But it has to get above this level right here first. It has to. So that's how I look at things. Like I don't just jump in because it's moving up today. Yeah, you can join the wave, but I would have rather call it down here. I would, or at least right here when it was like around 176, 175 area. 177, that's playing in like no man's land right now.
Right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you
Okay.
already at the shop
'Cause
today or what?
Hey, look, just listen, because look, I shorted that today, and I actually got in at it when the market opened.
Okay. What you
So
play?
I was
Calls?
just trying to see what your analysis was on it, and literally called exactly what I'm seeing, but I didn't know about the what you said going to the 180 level, even having a possibility of next week going up either to 7 or lose the 7. So that's probably where I would have to try to figure out what my outro would actually be.
Yeah. Are you in it right now?
Yeah, I'm in it now.
What did you grab?
Hold on. Let me go back.
You just on that screen. Remind me to get that moving average on there. Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a plug?
Yeah. I got a lot.
I just need it for a few minutes.
Hey, hello.
Yep.
Yeah, I grabbed the 177.
For next week?
Yeah,
So you got the 177.5s.
yeah.
All right. What did you get in at, if you don't mind me asking?
So let me go back and look.
Here you go, Derek. How much clearance I got? If you grab that open, I might can tell you. You probably grabbed it around between 275 and 300.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah. So yeah, I just pulled it up on my chart, and I can tell you like that was the first candle between 270 and 300.
Okay.
So right now you're up. But then look at this, right? So when I know you look at it like on an hour. See, when you see it on an hour, you but like you see it on the hour when like you're plotting it and stuff like that. But when you're in a trade, definitely make sure you're going down to the smaller time frame, which I think you do. But
Right.
check this out. Check this out on the 1 minute, right? Sometimes I look at the trade when I'm on the 1 minute. Look what happened here. We went here, we rejected, we got back above, and then look what happened. We retested right here just on this one candle,
Right.
and then we got some momentum. We almost went down to retest again.
Retest.
So if it
Right.
stays above this level right here, you're good moving
Okay.
into next week. However, just like I was telling Jared, you may want to go ahead and maybe set parameters, like like a stop loss. And when I say stop loss, that don't mean you have to set it below what you bought it for. Like you can set
Right.
it higher to lock in your profit. So if you got in, let's just say you got in for 280, you can have your stop loss at 300, and then you can have your target to take profit at like 500 or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
What do you
Okay.
trade on? What platform you use?
Man, on sorry Robin Hood.
No. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So Robinhood, the only way you will be able to do it, my 15-year-old trades on Robinhood because it's simple for him. He got a full
Right.
load, and he made this week alone. He's up like four grand.
Man.
My 15-year-old star basketball
Man.
player, straight A student. But understand, even if he makes it to the big leagues playing, basketball has to stop bouncing at some point.
Right.
So I raise my kids to be entrepreneurs.
And you know what? And that's where I'm trying to raise my son. He's 16. I'm getting him over into this understanding trading, and also he has his own vending machine company running now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, man. I want my kids not to have to work for nobody, either be their own boss, And but trading,
Mm-hmm.
like I was like, bro, this like one of the most, I ain't gonna say simplest ways to make money, but it'll make a lot more sense. You spend a couple hours in the morning, trade, make a couple hundred, you go on back about your day. And go figure out
Yeah.
other things. And see, I just also too myself got hired to be a marketing director. Never done that before in my life, but a close friend of mine that's friends with a lot of NFL players. They just put me over this thing. It's called Laughing with Legends, where the football
Okay.
legends they come host different events. They have
Mm.
comedy shows. They do golf tournaments. They do all types of. So he chose for me to be the marketing director. I'm like, well, damn. But it definitely come with a whole lot of great perks and travel benefits. They gonna pay me well. So even though I'm in the market, that's something that I know I'm gonna continue to do too. With
Love it. Love it.
yeah, definitely.
because you can do different things because trading and your flexibility with barbering gives you freedom.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But I'm
So
trying to
yeah,
get. Yeah, hey, I'm trying to be done there by the beginning of the year. I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
I
so
can
man, that's why
understand that.
I'm definitely look. I'm definitely gonna hang with you. I'm gonna learn this, and I'm gonna get it. And yeah, man, this is what I want to do. So believe me, you definitely got somebody that's gonna be tuning into every live you have, and I'm gonna follow the rules, the directions, and everything that you give me because I want to get it definitely.
Love it. I love it. I love how you just like even though you had experience already, like you just diving in. Like we literally just met on TikTok yesterday.
I love that.
Literally just and then
Your
he got
story's so similar too. I love all that.
he got to understand that I was a real person because we was actually having a dialogue in the
Right,
DMs. Like most people
right,
they want to be these gurus, say they never lose or whatever, and then they just send you a link and then you
right,
come to find out they just wanted you to subscribe
bro.
or
That's why
buy
I
in or
appreciate.
whatever. No, I'm
Yeah.
trying to add value.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I appreciate it. That's why I told my friend about you, bro, because I was like, bro, like we had a whole conversation,
Whole
bro, like really,
conversation.
right. And so that was one thing that attracted me. Then the fact too, it's just good to see our people taking the chance to even teach and be willing to teach. So, bro, believe me, he's definitely gonna talk to another friend of mine and try to get him to come on board too, because we all got the same mentality as far as trying to trade and get it. So. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in with you, man, and learn. So if I got a lot of questions, hey, I'm sure gonna ask them, and
Ask them.
yeah, definitely. Hey, let me ask you, if it's not too personal, what state you in,
I'm in Texas.
bro? I'm in Dallas.
I'm in Dallas. Stop playing.
I live in Waxahachie though.
Okay, yeah, I live in Carrollton.
Man,
Yeah, see,
look,
see,
look.
now we gotta have to meet up.
Right, right, bro. Hey, look, as that. Look, wasn't trying to barge on you, but bro, I was showing love.
That's probably how you found my TikTok so fast because I set my location to Dallas. I don't
Okay,
always do that in my videos, but sometimes I would do it.
man. I'm not even lying, bro. Some days, if not too much, meet somewhere. You can come to my place, your place, but I just want to sit and trade with you too, while I can
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah,
see
yeah. I would
on
love it
hand,
because
bro.
I'm not at my house today. I'm at my guy Jared's house today.
Oh, okay. Well, man, hey, wherever, man, just let me know, brother, and I'm there to come set up and learn and trade with you, man, to get it though. And look, hey, the type of guy I am, bro, I would still even pay you for your time, bro. I'm not selfish. I know when people do what they do it
Hey, might
for.
ha- might have to come get a cut too. Have barbershop talk trading.
Well, hey, man, do that. Hey, bro, look. I mean, not saying you need it, want it, but every Tuesday nights at 7, I have like a little men's group that we gather, man, to try to pour into each other, being better men, better
Love it.
fathers. You know what I'm saying? Just
Love
just
it.
oh, just overall, just positive stuff, man. And I'm gonna have to start inviting y'all to some things we got going. But just like I said, the players and stuff that we can do. Matter of fact, do you play golf?
I don't, man. I always wanted to, but it's just like I was a big football, basketball guy, more so basketball. And then my 15-year-old is like, he's like, look, like I'm not even like to my arm. He's like legit, like 2028, class 2028. He's like top 100 in DFW. He can go.
Man,
And so
congrats.
he plays a lot of basketball. My oldest still played college, a little bit of college basketball at Dallas College in Northlake, and then my
Man,
daughter does a
congrats.
lot of cheering. So because I have the freedom, like I don't got to, I get to go to all of these sporting events
Right.
with the kids. So
Well, man, yeah, man, we definitely gonna have to link up, man.
yeah,
It's definitely a pleasure to meet you. Like I say, man, whenever I can, bro, I'll be having free time. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my schedule kind of set up towards the weekend. So,
you can come in.
I could always get up early.
Yes,
If
it
I
is. It
come meet
actually is.
somewhere, wherever, bro, because I literally want to learn this, bro. And
Yeah.
again, if I got to pay you for your time, I'm not opposed to it. 'Cause I don't believe no man should work for free. So I'm all for it, man. definitely.
Man, I'm glad we met, man. And it was
Yeah,
just
me too.
genuine. Like it was genuine meat. So that's cool. That's cool. Let me
Yeah,
stop this
definitely.
recording real quick. I forgot I was recording.
Oh, okay.
I forgot I
Yeah,
recording.
yeah, man. So what I do, I guess